Hello. Oh,
Hello.
this
Hello.
is the legend, the wonderful, the brilliant Wagner FUBAR
In your
Carvillo.
eyes. Thank you for in your eyes.
I told Joey that you were going to be our guest, but moments before we went live, and he was absolutely giddy. Hi, my name's Andrew. I'm your host for today, and this is my dear co-host Joey.
Hi.
And I am delighted that you offered me one opportunity to entertain and talk.
Anytime
It is
you are,
always a pleasure.
you
Thank
stick in my mind as one of the most memorable. I'm not a massive reality TV show person, but I can always remember you and your performances. You are a true entertainer.
A pure icon.
Oh, thank you very much. And to be honest with you, I don't watch TV either. The only year I watched The X Factor was the one with Leona Lewis. And then after that, I thought, I'm going to give it a go.
Nice. So you actually, we were wondering this.
Yeah, because some people, they get scouted onto it, but did you actually apply?
Yes, my number in the queue was 6,400 and something.
Lucky number.
It's one of the pictures on Google shows my number was I stuck to my thigh instead of putting it on the shirt. And behind me, the queue would disappear in the horizon.
Are you just
that was
that far
an
back?
era. That was a unique era that has ended. Because in those days, the people had only 5 channels to watch. Facebook was only starting. People would still ask, "Do you have Facebook?" And people say, "No." So everybody, the whole nation was gathering about the TV. Grandchildren, granddad, mom and dad, friends, people would watch TV. They would watch EastEnders. They would watch The X Factor.
Yeah.
So that would never happen again that's why because of the social media invasion, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X. So Snapchat, so many things now. People so instead of gathering, the family gathering around the TV to watch the available entertainments, now everybody's on their phones, is scrolling, and nobody pays attention to TV anymore. And that's one of the reasons why the X Factor finished.
Yeah.
The other reason was people stopped buying records, and they couldn't have any prize to offer to the winner anymore. So joining the impossibility of offering a substantial prize to a winner, and the drop in viewings, it's finished.
But
It will never happen again.
after you'd
today,
been on...
Today, brothers, let me just finish. Sorry, I'm talking too much, I know. But nowadays, people might have millions of viewings on YouTube or on TikTok, but they walk on the streets and nobody recognizes them.
Yeah.
So what I achieved, well, it can no longer be achieved.
Yeah, well, that's such an interesting question. First of all, I want to say you're not talking too much at all. I could listen to you just list social media sites forever. There's a musicality to your voice that I adore. But also,
thank you.
that thing about being recognised on the street, you've obviously changed a lot of you. You've got a glorious, massive grey beard now. Do people still recognise you? Do they still point you out and go, "That's Wagner from X Factor"?
Well, yes, but that gives me a break because it takes them a while to spot me.
Yeah.
If I have only the mustache, people put the horn in their cars, and everybody says, "Wagner, Wagner," wherever I go, which is lovely. But at the same time, as I aged, and I don't like my neck, although I work out.
Oh, yeah, that was
showing my age. I thought, right, this is the best makeup I can have. So when people then say, look at me and say, "Are you Wagner?" And then I say, joking, "I'm Wagner's dad."
Oh, I love that. Also, I just want to reiterate obviously this is a radio show, so they might not be able to see, but you absolutely flexed absolutely pulsing, muscly arms. Yeah, it was impressive. I would never want to cross you, Wagner. You seem too kind to be aggressive, but if you got upset with somebody, you could proper whack them.
A whack by Wagner.
Well, I used to be a PE teacher and a karate instructor because I trained karate all my life. So and I also love weight training. So yeah, I can look after myself, but I don't want to hurt anybody.
No.
Not you know something. You know something. First of all, uh, when you hurt someone physically, you are committing a crime. You can be
Mm.
arrested for that. And two, I would be making the guy famous. He would sue me, and then I would make him famous as the guy who was punched by Wagner. So I don't do
Yeah.
that.
No, yeah. Don't want to give them a story.
Like the Godfather would say, it is best to send someone to do the job.
That's the right attitude.
Do you still sing at all?
Yes, I on Saturday I had a gig in London, and Sunday last weekend I was in Brighton, and on Sunday I had a rehearsal with Wagner Rocks, the Wagner Rock Band, and we did something amazing.
Mm.
One of the songs that I wanted to sing is Could You Be Loved, Bob Marley's Could You Be Loved. But when we started, just voice, guitar, bass, and drums, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I thought, hang on, stop. We can't match Bob Marley. Bob Marley on the Wailers had lots of backing vocals, lots of instruments, and we are just three instruments, drum, bass, and guitar. So we need to make a version of Could You Be Loved, which will sound like blues or rock or a fusion of blues and rock. And we did something amazing. I loved it.
Yeah.
It became very heartfelt and very strong. I loved it.
Oh,
yeah?
amazing. That's
So my plans now are to promote the Wagner Rock Band, and we are going to have the best rock concert on earth.
oh.
Not even Mick Jagger will be able to match me, because Mick Jagger can only sing the Rolling Stones song. And Mick Jagger is my hero. But I can sing whatever I want. I can sing Ozzy Osbourne, Paranoid. Finished with my woman, cause she couldn't help me with my mind.
Oh, how could you not go to that? That is, I think, the best advert for any live show I've ever heard. The Wagner Rock Band. Where are you next? How can we get tickets?
Glastonbury next year.
Please,
Headlining.
yeah.
Well, we are rehearsing, and we are hoping to be ready for October. We're going to have 2 hours of shows. It's going to be a 2-hour show. Lots of songs, great songs.
Well, there you go. Go follow.
Jumping Jack Flash, the Rolling Stones.
You're giving away two, but we're getting
I feel like I'm
such
gonna
a
have to pay
treat.
for a ticket now.
Yeah, this feels like a private concert. We're very grateful. Go follow.
I would love if you could give us room to talk about the band in the future when we're ready.
Yeah, please come back anytime when you got the band together and you got some tour dates. Come back on and we'll give that a big plug. In the meantime, go follow Wagner. Wagner the singer, said Wagner but spelt with a W, just for your searching reference. I have two questions for you. Well, actually, I've got loads of questions, but these are the first two that come to mind. You are a bundle of energy and Brazilian excitement. Are you still living near Dudley?
Yes. However, I went to Brazil for 22 months.
Yeah, and
I came back in December. I went there to open a Vinci hair clinic franchise.
Oh, here's a question. So you've opened. I did read about this.
Hair transplant clinic. But I couldn't stand living there, and my original plan that it was to have the clinic there and run it from here.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work. I would have to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So I sold it back to the Vinci Hair Clinic in friendship with the owner, Salvar Bjornsson, a good friend of mine. And I'm back.
Great. Well, welcome back. We're glad to have you here. It's a shame you don't have the clinic. I was going to ask because I'm wearing a cap because I'm disappearing there. I don't know if you can see on that camera angle. I was going to ask for a friend's discount, but if you sold it back, I won't bother you.
Were you doing the hair?
Go to no. It's seriously. Go to the Vinci Hair Clinic in London and ask for Salvar Bjornsson.
Yeah,
he's Icelandic.
I'm writing it down.
Or just send him a message on Instagram saying who you are, and say that you interviewed me, and I recommended the clinic, and
you'd pay for the full thing.
Yeah, he might get you a good deal actually in exchange of advertising for the clinic.
Yeah, that's a good option actually. We could have him on the radio show.
Adverts are always welcome.
Yes, yeah, indeed. That's first of all, I would love to do that just because I want to use the sentence Wagner sent me. That would be really cool. My second question that I had in mind was, you made it all the way to the quarterfinals of X Factor in 2010. What did you have in store? I know you mentioned a little bit about Bob Marley there, but what song, if you got to the grand final and it was your chance to shine on the stage, what would have been your pièce de résistance to finish things off?
Well, the song that they actually liked more was Creep. When they loved when I sang Creep. I think perhaps was my best performance on the show. So I think I would like to sing Creep. But my favorite songs are, oh my God. I think my favorite song is Bob Dylan's All Along the Watchtower, performed by Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
I think perhaps that's my favorite song.
I can see you
magical.
singing
it. It takes you to another dimension, and it's Bob Dylan's poetry. It's just mesmerizing.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, Wagner, thank you so much for joining us. Do you have any final questions, Joey?
I just want to say I love you. You're an icon.
Oh, thank you very much, brothers. Honestly, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
A pleasure. Yeah, please do.
I'm the same guy, I'm the same guy. I'm just more known.
Yeah.
But some people do get stuck up, or they think they are special. I just think I'm lucky. I'm lucky that, what happened when the X Factor, they had an agenda. Everything was planned beforehand.
Yeah.
Of course,
Mm-hmm.
The show must go on, and so it must be planned in advance.
Yeah.
Nothing can happen by chance because it could be ruined. So I think that when they made me, when I was 54, when they Brazilian, and my accent was even worse than it is now. So 15 years ago. So when they gave me Shibangs to sing, because you couldn't choose a song. You have to sing what they want you to sing. I think when they wanted me to sing Shibang, I think they wanted to ridicule me, to make me look stupid, like a proper joke. But people loved it, and they didn't know what to do with me then.
It was brilliant.
It was a proper middle finger up to that sort of mocking system.
I felt so awkward. I felt so awkward singing that stupid song. But now I feel comfortable with it because everybody loves it, and I can't help it. Wherever I go, I gotta sing Shibangs.
Yeah.
Wherever he goes, in the shops, just anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I love that, Wagner.
Yeah,
what a positive story. You an icon. The Britain fell in love with you. We've fallen in love with you. Please come back in October when you've got your band together. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll come back anytime you call me. Thank you.
Cheers,
Have
Wagner.
a lovely afternoon.
You too.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks, Wagner. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's been a pleasure. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, my goodness. What a lovely man. I love him so much.